Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast DireWolf20 pack style. And today, we've got all the bits running, so the production line seems pretty well, We're getting all the bits and bobs, and the last time I had a look in here, we've got a fair few decent items as well, so we've got some of this cool stuff now. All the shards are from Foundcraft. Zychronium, I haven't looked at Zycraft yet, and there's a few other bits in here, like a quartz crystal, not a sausage, what that does, but I'm sure we will find out eventually what we're going to be looking at here. Now, what I've decided to do today is, as you can see here, I built this nice little storage house here. So we're gonna kind of tidy it up a little bit, free up a bit of room, because when I made the house, I kind of realised after I made it that it's actually quite small for what we're going to be doing. So the way to combat this is to make a storage room, so that way we haven't got to have so much rubbish inside all of these, and we can kind of maybe remove them if it works how I want it to work. Now, we need 3 things for this. So 3 items we're going to need to create to make a storage room. Well, actually 4, but I only actually want to use 2 of them, so weirdly enough. But I'm going to show you what they all are anyway, so you can get a grip of them. And yeah, these are pretty cool. These all have a different mod as well. These are out of, I think it's industrialization, which is good times. Now, these are the 3 things we're going to be making: a Craftpacket maker, Craftpacket stamper, and a packager. Now, the first one we're going to go ahead and make is a Craftpacket maker. So we need a piston, crafting table, and cobblestone. Nice and easy. So let's first go ahead and do that. And I'm pretty sure I've got a piston. So I got 2 pistons, good times. So we'll put that one there. And what do we need again? Crafting table and some cobblestone. Here we go. Right. Let's make a crafting table. Here we go. 1 craftage. And is it like this? I'm pretty sure it's like this. There we go. 1 Craftpacket maker. Now, I'll show you what a Craftpacket maker does first, and I'll kind of run you through these as well, because if you don't know what they are, then they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. So if we pop this little thing down, it doesn't require any energy or anything like that, but we are going to need to make some paper. So let's go grab some paper out of here. There we go. And I'll show you how it works. So what it does is, it's a bit weird. So you put your items in the top here, and then think of this as a crafting bench. So what you would do is, for the items that you want in certain areas, you would tick them like so. There we go. Now, obviously, the only real thing we can make with iron is an iron block. So if I was to do all of this, like that, and pop it in there, in the papers, it's going to make a Craftpacket. And you can see that some of our iron is gone because it's used this to make the Craftpacket. And all the additional bits of iron are now in there. Alright, so we now have 9 bits of iron inside our Craftpacket shaped like that to make a iron block. So there you go, that's what you do, you make a Craftpacket. And you can use that for pretty much anything as well, so that's pretty insane in the membrane. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a Craftpacket stamper. I believe is going to be the right one. Yes, because that was a maker we just did. So we need a stamper. Let's go ahead and do this, shall we? So for a stamper, we need the same, just with iron along the middle, and luckily I now have a load of iron. So let's grab another piston, and we'll make another crafting table. Here we go, and if memory serves, it goes like this. Other way around. There we go, Craftpacket stamper, good times. Now, how this works, so all these kind of work in conjunction with our, so this is really simple, really easy. All you do, pop your Craftpacket in there, and kapow, you get what's in your Craftpacket. So it's a nice way of storing items together and just minimizing the amount of rubbish that you have left around. So yeah, it's nice, it's nice. But we need both of these for what we're actually going to make. So I'll take both of these, and we're going to put them together, and we're going to make a packager, which is exactly the same, but with cobblestone. So nice and simple, and it just adds them all together quite nicely. So we'll put this one down here, this one here, and fill it with cobblestone, and switch them around because they're the wrong way. There we go, and a packager. Great success. Now I'm going to pop this in the storage room, just here. Now this is pretty simple in how it works. So you can see on the left here you have a 4 block here, and then you have the 9 block. So what this is going to do is when you put an item in here, it's going to first try and make 4 blocks out of it. If it can't make 4 blocks, it will then move to 9 blocks. So for instance, if we put 4 bits of wood in there, it's going to make a crafting table, and it will keep making crafting tables. Whereas if we put cobble in there, it can't actually do anything with it, so it won't make nothing. If I put 4 bits of iron in there, you're going to find it's going to do nothing. But because we can make blocks of iron with more of it, like you just saw because I accidentally dropped it in, if we shove right in there, it's going to make blocks of iron for us. There we go. Very nice. And we'll mix that with these ones. So that's a really good way of storing all your items together. Like I say, if I put these in here, it's going to just make continuous crafting tables, which is not really what we want. Now that's the first part. Now the second part is really easy, but it's a cool little recipe, and it just means we can get all of this dumped in there so we don't have to worry about it, and I can kind of move it in and out. So for this we need some wood and we need some slabs. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some slabs. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, here we go. Right, cool. Millions of slabs. Now we pop this here, and we're just going to share these out like this. There we go. And do we need more in the middle? No. Is it cobblestone? Actually, no, it's not cobblestone. Wait a minute, I've just realised what I've done wrong. Epic failure. It actually needs to be regular wooden slabs. Okay, right, here we go. Kapow. And we need our wood all around, like that. There we go. Barrels. Lots of barrels. 8 barrels to be exact. Good times. Let's see if we can make a couple more. There we go. Cool. Right, so we got 9. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to throw these in here, all our barrels, just like this. There we go. Now, with our barrels, we can throw all our rubbish in there, which is great. So, iron. Kapow. There we go, 5 iron. Now, if I walk up and give it a slap, it drops them all out like that. And if I kneel down and do it, it's going to give us 1 at a time, which is a really good way of putting it all together. Now, let's go grab some more bits. Sorry, my voice is slowly dying on me. Here we go. We'll grab all the cobblestone. Grab as many bits as possible. And we're just going to slowly take our time, build all this up and get all of our bits and bobs in there. So, there we go. Loads of stuff. And we can just keep doing this until it's all full. You can see that it puts 1 times 64 plus 32 because we've got 1 full stack plus that. And if I put 2 in here, it's going to put 2 times 64. And you can just go ahead and keep doing that, which is quite nice, so you don't have to worry about it. And we can just throw loads in there. There you go. Let's see. 5 out of 64. And just keep doing it. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Good times. And we can go ahead and do that with all our bits. So because we've got our packager down there, it means we can take a lot of our ores and make them into something decent. So we can take diamonds and we can make loads of diamonds, which is very nice. See, we can throw them all in there. Kapow. Get loads of diamond blocks. So it means we just don't have to worry about that bottom chest, and if we need to find stuff, we can quickly go and grab it, which is very nice. And it just keeps it nice and safe. So there we go. 7 diamond blocks. And then we can get it all lined up along here. Eventually what I'm going to do is I want some way of moving all of the... we're going to make a sorting machine, and then we're going to pipe, because the pneumatic pipes work really good with the... is it factorization? I think it's factorization mod. It works really well with that. It comes to kind of works really well with red power. So we're going to get those bits coming out of there, and I'll probably put it underground this time, and then we're going to run it into here behind there. So all the bits and bobs like the gravel and all that crap are just going to go straight into here from behind, and then you'd never notice it, but they're just going to tick up and up. So there we go. And so we can run over, grab a stack, throw it back when we don't need it. There we go, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I'm going to go and move all my rubbish into here. So yeah, but I'm not going to make you watch that because that's purely going to be very boring. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that one. Like I say, we've looked at the Craftpacket maker, the Craftpacket stamper, and a packager, and some barrels. So yeah, loving it. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have a good one. Goodbye.